Good evening. I'm sorry my live is so late. But okay, so let's get into it. I'm gonna let y'all come on in. I don't wanna start talking before y'all get here. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be real good. I hope y'all had a good day. Hey, I see somebody. Hey, how was your day? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, that's better. So, good evening from Chicago. Roshawn, Brenda, good evening. Giles, good evening. Jimmy Johnson, hey King. William, Tracy, hey. It's ironic because sometimes before I talk about things, I sit back and I observe, some things. May have some conversations with people, but I was sitting back and it came to me that some black women are more submissive to the other men in their life and not even submissive to their own man. I noticed that at church a lot of black women are submissive to the pastor. You submissive to somebody else's husband, but you ain't submissive to your own. I've noticed it like women are submissive to the different men in their life. And when people are always saying, Shalakemia, what's your definition of submission? Well, there's only one definition of submissive. Submissive, I don't think a lot of people understand. Submissive is respect. Submissive is knowing your role in the relationship, in the marriage. Submissive, really, to be honest with you, it shows strength to a woman's character when she's submissive. You know your role. You know your man is the head of the household. You know he's the leader of the family. That's what submissive is. Just to boil it down for the people that didn't know, because a lot of people think that being submissive is control. Being submissive is not control. It's really respect. You understand? It's making your man feel like he's the leader. He's, the head of the household. He's respected in a relationship. He's respected in the marriage. And I'm talking about a man that knows how to lead. You understand? So I observed, a lot of, black women being submissive to the pastor, being catering. Catering is a form of, being, submissive as well. When you're in a relationship, when you're in a marriage, I don't know if y'all knew that, but catering, is a part of it. Caring for him is a part of it. Listening, understanding, compassion is all a part of being submissive. But a lot of us women are submissive to everybody around us, but the person that we're supposed to be submissive to. And submissive isn't just like a relationship or like a marriage thing. I think people don't know what submission is. So they're just being submissive, to different people. I see it, all the time. I actually, had a guy say to me, my wife is catering, caring, and understanding to everybody but me. So imagine a man having to sit up and watch his woman treat everybody amazing but him. Because let's flip the script. Us as women, we ain't having that. We ain't appreciating that, and we're getting mad about that. If our man pays another woman, some attention, more attention, or any attention that, he's paying us. Or if he's doing more for, doing something for, a friend of his or somebody else, we're feeling some kind of way. But men aren't supposed to feel some kind of way sitting up witnessing their woman be submissive to all the men in their life, brothers, sons, but them. Come on, that's a hard pill to swallow, for real, for real. He said not even submissive, but cooperative. Exactly, but what I'm saying is, us women, we don't see that we're being submissive. We see submissive as control only in the relationship realm, only in the marriage realm. That's the only time that control comes up. But I don't think a lot of us women even realize how submissive we are to other people, how submissive we are to other people's husbands, how submissive we are to our sons, you know what I mean, our brothers, you know what I mean. I don't think that we see it. And that's why this was very important to come and talk about. We're submissive to our bosses that are men, our counterparts that are men, our colleagues and, things like that. Like I said before, women are submissive to their boss, but not submissive at home. Why do you cut it off when you go home, though? Why are you so comfortable being in a submissive state with your son, catering to your son? Are you okay? Do you need anything? I got your back. But you don't have that same energy when it comes to your relationship. You don't have that same energy when it comes to your marriage. And it's a lot of men that feel like that. It's a lot of men that feel like that. If you don't want to be in a relationship, don't be in a relationship. It's just that simple. Because now it comes down to a situation where us women know how to be submissive, but we're being submissive to the wrong people. I've seen black women in church bring the pastor a whole designer suit. Your husband's suit came from Walmart, sis. What I say wrong? Your husband's suit came from Walmart, but you got the pastor a designer suit. You know where that part comes in at? And even with bosses sometimes. And I'm going to break this down. A lot of women are attracted to power. I'm not attracted to power. I'm a different kind of woman. I'm going to tell you why I'm not attracted to power. I'm not attracted to power because power can come and go. I'm attracted to a person for who they are. So see, these women is in the church, not even supposed to be doing this stuff. Buying the pastor this, doing this for the pastor, doing that for the pastor. I'm not sitting up here telling you not to serve in the church. I'm not telling you not to serve in the church. But baby, there's boundaries. Because baby, if I was the first lady, ain't nobody buy my husband a designer nothing. What did you bring my husband a designer suit for? Your husband don't even got a designer suit. And first of all, that's crossing too many boundaries. Period, point blank. A birthday card, maybe, a gift card or something like that, but a designer suit? No, baby. Absolutely not. But you know why women do that? Because they're attracted to power. Men that are in powerful positions. I feel like it's dangerous to be attracted to power. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not attracted to power. Power come and go. You could be attracted to a man because he's the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. But what about when they fire him? Then what? He's powerless. And what you gonna do? You gonna leave? Because he don't got the power that you are attracted to. That's why it's very dangerous to be attracted to power. But that's why a lot of women do not realize they're submissive to everybody but their man and submissive to everybody but their husband, because they are being submissive to somebody they're not even supposed to be submissive to because of power. That makes sense? I'm just saying. Who wants to be sit up and witness something like that? Men don't want to sit up and witness their woman being submissive to nobody else, catering to somebody else. You see what I'm saying? I just really wanted to talk about this topic so a lot of us women wake up and realize it. Y'all catering to your grown sons. They grown. You ain't even catering to your man. You ain't even catering to your husband. But you catering to everybody else. How do you think that makes your man feel? I wouldn't want my man to feel like that. Sorry. I don't. It's a thin line between helping, you feel what I'm saying? Looking out, catering, and caring for people. But this is my thing, ladies. Make sure your home front is right. Period. Make sure your home front is right. Because if I was going to church and it was a woman pastor and my husband bought her a designer outfit, well, who you married to? Is you married to me or you married to her? Well, what's going on? I'm going to automatically think something's going on. Well, what's going on? Because, baby, you could have got her a card from the Dollar Tree to thank her for every sermon that she preached every Sunday. Period. Or got her a $25 gift to Walmart to bless her. But, baby, you ain't about to bless nobody with no designer nothing. You ain't even bless me with no designer something. I'm going to feel some kind of way. You understand? Don't nobody want to be in a relationship with somebody that is being submissive, caring, catering. You see what I'm saying? To somebody else outside of them. So I thought it was very important to come and talk about this. So some people can look in the mirror and think to themselves, dang, I do that. That is me. Or I ain't even realize. A lot of women, it ain't even an attack. Maybe some women don't even know what they doing. And I think that's what it is. You don't realize that you're being submissive to everybody around you. And like I said, y'all don't even know y'all being submissive. But to go deeper than that, I want to know why y'all ain't being submissive to the person y'all in a relationship with and the person that y'all married to. Because let me tell you something, baby. When you love somebody, deep down in your heart, genuinely love that person, let me tell you how submission comes natural. If you're not being submissive, you need to question yourself. You need to sit back and think about some things, figure out some things, because submission is natural when you love somebody. Please take that jewel away from this life. It's natural. It's natural to, want to cater to your man. Figure out what he like, what he don't like. Figure out what makes him feel special. And when you love somebody, that's what you want to do. You want to make them feel special. You want to show them and tell them that they're special to you. Not witness you being submissive to all the other men in your life except for them. Period. Tyree said this is false. What's false about it, Tyree? What's false? You don't have to agree. You don't have to. I'm not here to tell us that some people don't love themselves. Dante said they can't submit to who they're trying to control. Right. Ashley said, I think it's a little more complicated than that. Love doesn't necessarily equal submission. Why doesn't it? Submission is roles. Knowing your role in the relationship. If you a woman trying to be the man in the relationship, you're not being submissive. You don't know your role. Of course a woman like that can't be submissive because you're trying to control the relationship. And I mean, to each his own. Maybe you feel like in your mind that love doesn't necessarily equal submission. Maybe you loving the wrong person. Hold on. If she don't talk to you, then respect, and she's not worth it. This is my thing. I think that before, hold on. As she said, because what if there's something going on in a relationship that hinders you from wanting to be submissive? And I understand what you're probably saying, Ashley. You're probably saying, like, what if something's going on in a relationship, like maybe some infidelity, or things like that. But if you can't be submissive to a person and know your role, you know what I mean? Then not even knowing your role, playing submission is playing your part in the relationship. You shouldn't be with that person then. You should. If something is hindering you from, submitting fully to that person and it being a relationship, then you don't need to be with them. I mean, a lot of people aren't even in relationships. Some people are just roommates, splitting the bills. And to be honest with you, some people ain't even splitting the bills. One of them's paying all the bills. And that goes for men and women. It's relationships where men are paying all the bills and they just roommates, and the situations where women are paying all the bills and they're just roommates. It ain't even no relationship. That's like when, I talked about my very first video when I said, sis, you're the reason he cheated. And a lot of people were offended because I definitely highlighted some reasons why men cheat. But to be honest with you, figure out what a relationship is first. Figure out what submissive is. Figure out what it takes to be in a relationship. Figure out what it takes to be in a marriage first. Don't just wing it. Don't just think you know. Because obviously a lot of people don't know how to be in a relationship. Because when you're in a relationship and you're a woman, you're concerned about, your man. You're concerned about him, his mental health. You're concerned about him physically, spiritually. You understand? When you love somebody, you take time to get to know them. And to be honest with you, it's too many relationships out here where people don't know that much about each other, don't know what each other been through. You understand? How can you learn somebody's love language if you don't sit down and have a conversation with a person? How many of y'all women know y'all man's love language? Please tell me. How many of y'all ever had the conversation about what is your love language? What do you like? We forever telling men what we like and what we don't like. Oh, I like flowers and I like candy and I like this and I like to go shopping. And, a woman's ready to run that down for a man. Do you know what he like? Do you know his dislikes? Do you know what he been through? I'm just asking. Hold on. Feminism is an enemy to our people. Let me tell y'all what a feminist said since y'all so, y'all feminism, a lot of y'all women. Do y'all know a feminist just said on Twitter the other day that, and I'm a post tomorrow, that, what did she say? Father's Day needs to be banned. That's a whole nother live. Oh, that's a whole nother live. Because I'm going to get them on together. You understand? That's a toxic mindset. Listen, I told y'all, feminism ain't for black women. It never was. We was never supposed to be a part of that. Y'all just jumped on the bandwagon. Get off of it. Jump off of it. Because at the end of the day, even when women sit up here and say, oh, all men are dogs and men ain't nothing. Y'all got dads. Y'all got brothers. Y'all got sons. Y'all understand when y'all make a statement like that, y'all include your sons. Y'all include your dads. Y'all include your brothers. Some of y'all have amazing fathers. Some of y'all have amazing brothers. Some of y'all have amazing sons. So you can't sit up here and say every man is like that. You have to say that the man that you was with, You have to say he's like that. But you can't put everybody in the category of him. But then y'all get on my nerves on social media talking about men ain't nothing, but then y'all go have another baby to him. But that's another live. I'm not going to go there today. I ain't going to go there today. I'm going to go there one day, but it ain't going to be today. But, you know, I peeped that, you know, about us women being submissive to everybody but our own. Like, fix that. Get that together. You see what I'm saying? And I see y'all saying, oh, I'm not being submissive to, you know, a man that don't know how to lead. Why you in a relationship with a man that don't know how to lead? Why you in a relationship with a man that don't know where he going? Ask yourself that. You see what I'm saying? We sit up here, we complain about different things, but why are we in it? Javario says, so that means they don't want their dad to have Father's Day. No, if people don't understand the agenda, I don't know how many times I could come on here and say it. Being Father's Day, baby, let me tell you something. Not on my watch. If I got to stand on the corner with a sign, you understand? Ain't nobody being in nothing. Can't nobody tell us what to do anyway. We celebrate it anyway. Y'all want to have a big Father's Day cookout? Because I want to celebrate all the fathers, period. We ain't nobody being in that. But that's a toxic mindset, though. I couldn't even believe what I read. I'm like, ban Father's Day. Because it's disrespectful to single moms and same-sex couples. What did God say about confusion? What did God say about confusion? Oh, okay. I'll rest my case. But anyway, I'm gonna post that tomorrow. We'll discuss that one tomorrow. But there are more good men than bad. There are. I mean, there are, but can I be real? And I'ma just be real. A lot of us women are attracted to toxic men. We are. But the good men that DM us and try to treat us good and text us in the morning like, good morning, beautiful. How was your day? Text you at lunch. How's your day going? Can I see you later? We swerve them. I said what I said. Oh, we swerve them, baby. And go deal with the toxic ones that we complain about. I don't want to hear it no more. Oh, I don't want to hear the complaints no more. Oh, yeah, the ones that treat us good and talk to us nice and all that. Oh, we call them thirsty. So that's why I don't want to hear there's no good men out here. And all men are dogs and all that, because that's a complete lie. Y'all friend zoned them. Y'all called them thirsty. Y'all said they was soft. Okay? I came to be real one tonight. Period, point blank. Period. Carl said facts. Right. And that's what it is. It's a lot of good men right on this live. It be a lot of good men commenting on my videos. Don't go there about confused people. Hold on. Deborah said every good man might not be a good man for you. And that's true. But you have to understand how a lot of women are. They look at appearance. They look at, for example, y'all seen them videos on social media where a guy would try to talk to a girl, you know, dressed, t-shirt, sweatpants, and she wasn't interested. And then when he walk over to his Ferrari, her whole attitude changed. Because, see, that's the hoe coming out in her. Yeah, that's the hoe coming out. Because, baby, before he walked to that car, you ain't even want nothing to do with him. Because you looked at his appearance. And then when he walked to that car, oh, you wanted everything to do with him. That's wrong. That's wrong. But why do we change up like that, though? I ain't even going to say me, because I don't roll like that. Why women change up like that, though? It's wrong. You will sit up and judge a book by its cover and not even sit up and read the pages. So I understand why y'all feel like ain't no good men out here. Because y'all going about it all the wrong way. All the wrong way. counting somebody out. And what I tell y'all a few weeks ago, oh, the people that counted y'all out flunked math class. Because see, a real woman, a real queen, gonna get to know you, baby. Oh, they gonna get to know you. You understand? They ain't worried about the other stuff. They gonna have intimate conversations with you. Them real queens ain't gonna ask you for nothing, but trust and believe they coming in your life to be an asset and not a liability. Them is the ones you marry. Them is the ones you get with, and them is the ones you spoil you. You understand? Those women. Know the difference, kings. That's all I'm saying. Why want a man if that's how you feel? Hold on, Dirtage. What you got? Get what you. It's so going so fast, so I'm trying to read them. But that's all I'm saying. Hold on. Why does most women don't comment on they live, they disappear? It's okay. What about the brothers without a car? I mean, it's the same goes for that. You know, I don't believe in judging somebody by what they have. I don't believe in that. I believe in getting to know a person. Because one thing, it's like we could meet each other, we could get together and be a power couple. You understand what I'm saying? But we came from the trenches. We came from nothing. We ain't have nothing. Maybe I had the place. I don't got no car. He got the car. We get together. We grind together. We build an empire. But see, a lot of people don't think that far. They think for right now. I don't want to be with nobody that think for right now. You understand? And it's not cool. And it's not long term. You can't be with somebody that think for right now. You can't do that. You can't be with somebody that's going to sit up and be with you for anything outside of you. Because when I take these glasses off and I take these earrings off and I take this necklace off and I'm stripped of everything that I have, I'm still Shalakemia. I still have this. A lot of people aren't interested in you because of this. They're interested in you because of the diamond necklace and the earrings and the car and the job, and it's wrong. It's right, Ronnie. Don't nobody want to build. I'm a woman that wants to build. There's other women on here that want to build. They do. They're not looking for help. It's a lot of amazing women out here looking for love. It is. But I just want to encourage everybody, before I go. I just want to encourage, everybody. I know there's a lot of people that feel like, they've given up on relationships and you've given up on love and things like that. But don't give up. Don't give up. This is what I'm going to leave you with. It's not about giving up on, your soulmate. Right now, I don't know who this is for. It's probably for 3 of y'all. Maybe. But, no, it's 285 of y'all on here. It's probably for 150 of y'all. But let me give you some advice. You're not going to be blessed with the person that is for you until you let everybody that you used to go with, until you let them go. You understand? I want y'all to understand that. You're not going to be blessed with that person until you go ahead and let everybody else that you used to go with, until you let them go. Because, see, a lot of y'all are still hurt from things you went through with in past relationships. A lot of y'all still think about them people. You have to go ahead and release. You have to release those people. You have to pray the soul tie off of you. And I'm gonna get into soul tie on a whole nother video. But I'm telling you what to do now. Let go. Pray. Heal. So you can be blessed with that person to come into your space. You wouldn't want to go in a space with somebody that's still hung up on their ex, still think about their ex, still hurt about what happened in that relationship. You don't want to be in that type of situation. Neither does anybody else. So I'm telling you on tonight to let go and to heal so you can receive that person that is for you. Only you know, though. You know deep down you're still hurt. You know deep down you still think about it. You know deep down you haven't let go. God's not putting nobody in that territory because you're not ready. You're not ready to give them your all. You're not ready to give Mike your all. If Lil Tim Tim can still call your phone and you meet up with Lil Tim Tim. You're not ready to meet Mary. If Tasha can still call your phone and you cash app her, or you can meet up with her. Nah. In this next season, we gonna meet the person that we supposed to give 100% to. Do you understand? I love y'all. And Amen says, love what you seeing. And I love y'all. I hope y'all learned a lot from the live today. I always enjoy y'all so much. I want to thank y'all for all the support yesterday for my new launch of I'm Shalakemia University. It was such a success. So y'all have a great night. And I will be live with y'all in the morning with a powerful Sunday message. And you don't want to miss this. Do you understand? What's the name of the message? The name of the message for tomorrow morning is, I knew you didn't love me by the way that you treat me. I'll see y'all tomorrow in the morning.